Hey guys, it's FGD Gamer Channel here back more. And then Falcons franchise 9 game. But this isn't highlights, this is our record versus every team. But speaking of highlights, my Kyle Pitts video. Yeah. I made a point in the description. This is not in real life, this is based off my Madden franchise. And a point that's pretty important because I'm not gonna put that in my title because why would I completely ruin the title? And people will look at titles and they're gonna watch a video. Why would you watch a video if like a title doesn't make any sense? It has way too many words in it. So I just put in the description and got 11 likes. It was my most since the Miracle Never Happened video, which is also a video that had a lot of views because of a meme or something like that from Ace Attorney. But I'm not changing either titles because number one, the Kyle Pitts video, what else would I name it? I'm not going to name it anything else. And that's literally what it is. Kyle Pitts highlights every touchdown from Kyle Pitts. And I don't know why people would click on that video anyway, because it says every touchdown from Kyle Pitts. Even if you really watch Kyle Pitts football, you would know that he scored once, or it wouldn't be a 14-minute video talking about that. It should be 12 minutes. It doesn't matter how long it is. Because I'm not changing the other video titles because it's been out for a while. I'm not going to change its title because, it's a popular video. I don't want to change the title. And even it's like, I didn't name these videos hoping that they would get a lot of views because of the meme. Because literally in the, or anything, because in the Miracle Never Happened video, the description says, like, if you get the reference, it's a reference, it's not about that meme, it's just a reference to it, the title. And the Kyle Pitts video literally made a description talking about how this is not Kyle Pitts' actual highlights, so don't get your hopes up, this is literally mad. So that's why he probably clicked off, and that's why we don't have any likes on this video site. That video site, despite having 11 views, but I feel like I've gone on too long about that. I just want to explain that. But let's get into this video. Our record versus every team, except the games that we simmed. If I lost or beat a team while I was simming, it doesn't count. Moments count. Like if I was playing the moments against a team, that counts because I made most of the big moments inside that game. So some teams that I may have simmed the game, and I'm 0-0 or something else against, it's not because I play against them. It may just because I simmed that game. Because in my season 2, we basically tanked. That's why I didn't play any of the games because I don't have too good of a record. I'll probably go like 9-8, 8-9 if I play the rest of that season. But like, and for the rest of the seasons, it's just because I either clinched something or I just was bored of the season. I wanted to get to the playoffs. But I haven't simmed more than like 2 games in an entire season besides season 2, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. But let's get on to our first team, which is the Patriots. The game was kind of like, okay, we'll give you one chance, make you fumble a million times, is why the video is called Fumble the Bag, and just not give you another chance. Because season 1, of course, I won against Patriots because Falcons won against Patriots in real life. We lost, and the next 4 years, I don't have a chance to go against the Patriots. I think I will this year. I am going against Patriots this year, which is pretty cool. Because I think I'll finally be able to go against them. I'm also late in the year, and I might not even play the game, but hopefully I do get to get my revenge against the Patriots. Also, look, I literally outplayed them in everything except I had 6 takeaways. I was saying at least 3 of those were fumbles, which is insane. But yeah, I'm not great against the Patriots. We're not going to get better because against the Steelers, we against them once in season 2, we lost. So we're only 1 against them too. Not a great start, but going against teams like this is kind of hard to get away because the Steelers are not bad in this game. Neither are the Patriots, and you can easily lose to them and then not get another chance. Also, spoiler alert, the NFC North, I really don't go against them that much. You'll probably see that. Giants. We're 3-0 against the Giants. Finally, we're starting off good. We've won against them 3 times out of the 5 seasons we've played, and we beat them every time. Though, they're the Giants. Not that impressive, but I'm just happy that we have a couple teams that spoiled. This isn't the only team that we haven't lost against. Because that would be crazy. That would be pretty bad. If we've won against teams where we and never beat them twice, that would mean that we have a lot of losses, which we don't. We have like 20-something. I know exact amount of losses. And I have a win and loss record, but like, I count the games I simmed too because that's my team's record, not the teams I played record. But I played every game I had against the Giants and won them all. Chiefs. Now, you would expect me to be 3-0? But I am because 2 of them were in the Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowl wins against the Chiefs. And the other one was a Super Bowl rematch in the fourth season where I crushed them, 35-14. But the other two were pretty close. In season 3, I felt like the game could have went either way, but I feel like in season 4 out, the Super Bowl was way easier. It just felt way easier. I feel like I crushed them. Those were the only ones scoring at the end. But Mahomes had to do that animation twice. Now he's lost to us twice in Super Bowl. And the Rams. We've won against them once. It was this year. We won 30-3. It's our only game against them. So, yeah. Not much to say. Finally, we go against the team once and never go against them again. We actually do good against them. Hopefully, they're not a hard team. As you can see by me beating them 30-3. They get the first pick most of the time. Actually, I want to check that. I want to see who's gotten the first round pick every single time. Because usually it's either Lions, Chargers, Giants. Not really Giants. Not Giants. Lions, Jets. The ones are really bad team simulation. I don't know if they're actually that bad in gameplay when you're going against them. Because I went against them pretty late. This is 4 years after their main roster. So who is even on their roster anymore. But that's how we beat them. And that's one of our wins this year. Bucks. Now this is our first division rival. I've played a game against them 9 times, which means I've played every game. They've never really been that late in the season, so really haven't had reason to sim one of their games. And we crushed them. We were 7-0-1 until this year. We lost to them 21-24. But every other year we either tie against them, which was the first time we went against the Bucks. We were on a 7-game win streak against the Bucks until this season, which is insane. Which I'm kind of mad that I lost that streak because that was just probably a meme of the NFL that Brady. I'm not really Brady because Brady didn't lose to me too much, but the Bucks just couldn't beat the Falcons. But now they can, and now it's kind of looking bad for us. But it's fine. 7-1-1 is still an amazing record. One of the highest percentages in this video. Jets, another pretty similar occurrence, except they're a little bit worse now. They're actually a lot worse, especially this year. But other season, the Bucks weren't that good, but that's why we got these. And as soon as the Bucks start doing good, we proved to be a little bit worse than them. But Jets were 2-1 against. We beat them in season 1 and season 5, and lost them in season 3. It looks like every other year we're going to go against the Jets. But we did lose one trap game to the Jets in season 3. In season 1, we destroyed them. In season 5, we shut them out. So, just aren't very hard, but I guess they're one of the few trap games I've lost to this franchise. Also, trap game isn't the team that's bad, just a team that they literally warn you about being a trap game. Which is annoying when you lose. It just hurts more than losing to a good team. At least I shut them out this year to get revenge, but I know we get the stats. We obliterated them. We had 200 more passing yards and 50 more rushing yards. That is 250 more total yards. So yeah, pretty redemptious against the Jets, 2-1. Yeah, we have a lot of teams that we have winning records against. Next up, Saints. Not the hardest rival, because we'll get to them later. And not the easiest rival, because the Bucks exist. We're 5-2 against the Saints. So yeah, we've seen a couple games against them over the time. So we haven't really had a chance to play every single game. But we've played a lot. We've met 7 times. We usually come out on top. Max Osborne's pretty fun to go against. Kamara's actually not that good for some reason. But I'm pretty happy with a 5-2 record against a divisional opponent. I feel like it's a little bit more realistic. So we don't own them like we used to own the Bucks. We're still pretty good against them. The Aints are not better than us. I think that's pretty clear. And now another undefeated team. Also, if you think this video was fake, I beat the Cowboys 70-35 and the 49ers 35-23. I actually don't know if I showed games played against them, which I'm pretty sad about. But if that's not enough for you, I literally showed you every single game. And almost every single season. Season 4 might have missed one game or something, but I showed almost every single game in its outcome. And actually, it was really sad because I wanted you guys to see my highest scoring game against the Cowboys, and I like showing you guys me kicking teams' butts. But yeah, 4-0. I think that's the most wins we've had without a loss in this video. Maybe it's different, but I'm pretty sure it's not. We go against the Cowboys a lot, and we win most of the time. That's pretty good. Next up is the Broncos. We went against them twice. Both were very low-scoring games. One was 16-22, which we won in overtime in Crowder's first game? I don't know. If it wasn't his first game, it was his second game. Might even be his first start. Because he might have started that game. No, I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan did. But then the other one was 2017, where we kicked the field goal to win after we were down 17-7. So Broncos have kind of been embarrassed by this team getting beat by Crowder in one of his first games, maybe his first, and getting beat after winning by 10. So yeah, the Broncos have a pretty bad history against the Falcons. Hopefully it continues next time we go against them. Next up, the Packers, who are also 2-0 against. Something weird that I don't remember the first Packers game at all. I really don't remember going against them in season 2. I remember going against them in season 4. Was season 4 season 3 where I caught that ball in the end zone? I think it was season 4. But so basically we threw the ball, Jair dropped it, and then Pernell kind of fell and caught it. It was a great touchdown, great moment. But yeah, Packers aren't too memorable, I say, but at the same time, none of the games have been too easy. Pretty sure. Wait, actually, let me check this out. I'll be back, even though I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to be silent. We haven't given them in season 2, like I thought. Okay, so this is season 3. That game is showing in season 3. Wow, we beat them 27-10 both times. Looks like we beat them 27-10 2 times, but so that could be season 4 too. I don't know. But no, we kind of kicking their butts because both times we beat them by at least 3 scores. I mean, by 3 scores both times. So we kind of own the Packers right now, but I'm not going to say that because we own the Cowboys more. Also, I don't like the Packers or the Cowboys. I like specific players on the Packers. Also, I don't like anyone on the Cowboys. I used to like Zeke, but then he sucked on my fantasy team, so I don't like him. I like Devontae Adams on Packers. That's basically it. I'm fine with Aaron Jones. Other than that, I don't really care about them. But the first team that we have a losing record to and that we've played more than once is the Seahawks. We beat them once in the we lost to them once in the playoffs. Beat them once in the regular season and lost them once in the regular season, which was in season 5. As it showed you, we lost 21-24. Also, if you've seen the champ for season 5, we all do. In all 3 of my losses, we lost 24-21. So it's kind of a cursed image for me. The numbers 24 and 21. If they're together, then it's not a good day for me. Have we even won a game 24-21 this year? No, yeah, I definitely just curse if it's 24-21. But speaking of the Seahawks, they're a pretty hard team in this game. Despite Russell Wilson not running too much in this, their defense is amazing, and it's really hard to go against them. So respect, y'all have our first real losing record, because I don't really count the Patriots and the Steelers. I count the Seahawks, though, so I guess they get an award for first team get a winning record against us. A real one? No, Panthers, really. They're our first team to get a winning record against us. But the first one on this video, too, so screw you, Seahawks. Next up, we go back to beating teams up as we beat the Bears 2-0 in this series, I guess. I will make update videos of these videos, maybe like 3-4 seasons later, maybe even 2 if I really want to. But I'm not gonna make them too recently. Also, this video, I'm going at the halfway point now, and we've already gone through 14 minutes of video, so yeah. But the Bears haven't been the hardest challenge. We beat them once in season 5 and once in season 3. In week 1 and season 3. And in season 5, we beat them in week 8. And both times we didn't actually crush them because in both games, we only were up by 2 and 3 scores respectively. But I'm not really too threatened by the Bears when we're going against them. So I guess that counts as beating them up. Because I'm not, if I'm going against the Bears, I'm like, yay, free win, or just, well, even if we don't win one day against the Bears, we still have a 2-1 record, so we'll be fine. Next up is the 49ers, who, yeah, another team that we lost 21-24 against. Actually, that's the last team that we lost 20. That's our last loss of the season, went to the 49ers. So, besides that, we haven't lost anyone. We're not going to be talking about any more losses in season 5, which is insane. Actually, most of our losses did come from one season, so. Actually, almost one half of our losses so far came from season 5, and before we got our last loss, exactly half of them did. So, yeah, season 5 kind of beat us up. But 49ers were 2-1 against. We beat them twice in the playoffs. We lost them once in the regular season. Beat them once in the playoffs in season 3. Do we go against them in season 4? Wow. Our only one against them is in the playoffs. We meet them for the first time in the regular season, we lose. So the 49ers have a little bit of edge on us in the regular season, but as soon as we meet in the playoffs, hopefully we can beat them. If they even make it, they're like 5-5 after beating us. So really not that great, but we lost them once. So respect to them. We only lose to many teams besides divisional teams because that's where most of the losses come, because we play against them more than anybody. Yeah, it's not really that close here. I think the team we've going against the most so far, besides them, were the Cowboys, and that's only 4 times, which we used to say 7, so that's not really that close. This is our first tie when we're going against a team. The Eagles. We lost to them in week 1 at the start of this franchise. 40-21. But that's before we had Crowder and they had Whitfield. Then in season 4, we kind of had Crowder versus Whitfield was the main storyline. And we won 35-14. I'm pretty sure we picked off Whitfield twice too, while Crowder didn't throw any, so Crowder was in a different mode. I remember Crowder, the wild card. He used to be a really, actually still kind of is. I feel he's less of that, because every other game maybe Crowder would be absolutely terrible, but luckily he's better now, and Whitfield's really good at yards, I have to say that. But he doesn't get the touchdowns, but he throws us interceptions. So, I mean, I like both QBs, but I'm happy with Crowder. So, respect to both. And Eagles first team to title for us. We've only won against them twice. We have 1 win, 1 loss. Now, another team that we've won against once. We usually ends up in a loss, but this time we beat the Vikings 46-10 in season 3. No, 4. Let me think. Let me look. Because I actually have papers talking about almost every game. It was season 3. Where we beat them 56-10, leading in every stat. Actually, we crushed them. We had 20 more rushing yards, 5.3 more yards per play, almost 200 more passing yards. So we beat them up pretty bad that game. Other than the score, even. Yeah, I can't wait to go against the Vikings again. Hopefully, they won't be as easy. But think about how bad they usually are when you actually go. Like in Madden 20, bro, they were so hard, but now they're really not that big of a deal. So happy that we have a 1-0 record against them. Next up, Raiders, which is the first team and not the only that we haven't even won against once. We did go against them either once or twice, but we simmed in both of those games. Season 2, we might have simmed the game against them. And in season 4, we simmed because we were already clinched the first spot. So nothing to say about the Raiders. Same for Ravens, because we haven't gone against AFC North, which I already said in the video. Then we're back to the team that we went against once, which is the Dolphins. We went against them once in season 1. Don't worry, we'll go against them in season 2. Season 5. And it's after the Bills game. Or maybe after the Panthers game. I'm not sure, but we do go against the Dolphins in the near future. But our first game against them was in season 1, where we're guaranteed to go against them because in real life the Falcons go against the Dolphins. So they also won. One shot is on. We won 19-14. It wasn't a great scoring game, but I like those games. I actually kind of enjoy like low scoring games, like our Broncos games. Even though I didn't score. I enjoy blowing out teams more. But I'll take a 19-14 win. That's our only win. And so another team that we only went against once was the Titans. We don't go against the AFC South much either. We won 1-0. What? We're 1-0 against them. And we won 33-31 to Young Wei Koo, the soon to be hopefully Hall of Fame kicker. Because he has a lot of game-winning field goals, even winning the Super Bowl. So really, what I have to say is respect to the Titans, but y'all weren't good enough in that 1 year. Hopefully we can't go against them next year, though. I don't even know if we're going against them this year, but if we're not, hopefully next year we will. Now the Lions, another team that we're 2-0 against. This is where Matt Ryan threw 6 touchdowns. So, yeah. He's currently 40 still in the league, and probably remembers these days where he would throw 6 touchdowns against the Lions. But, Jared Goff did fine too. He was 93%. But in this game that I'm specifically showing you, we beat them once where Matt Ryan threw 6 touchdowns, and once where Scott ran for 3 touchdowns. So, yeah, they're not really good against players scoring multiple touchdowns. We beat them by 4 scores once and then 2 scores the other time. So, we haven't crushed them. We're doing pretty good for average of 3 scores against them. I mean, that's 3 average. So, yeah, we're kind of on the Lions. We're going against them twice, so I won't be too confident, but I feel like we can beat them every time we go against them. But next, another team, one of the few teams actually, that has a real winning record against us, the Panthers. They've been on kryptonite for a while because we didn't beat them in the regular season until season 3. We were 0-4 against them in the regular season, 1-0 against them in the playoffs. We're 2-0 against them in the playoffs, 2-0 against them in the regular season, 0-5 against them in the regular season. Well, no, we're 2-5 against them in the regular season, 2-0 against them in the playoffs. So, as you can see, yeah, we're way better against them in the playoffs than the regular season. And, it's funny because they literally the meme of this franchise because in the first few seasons, we could not defeat them. They just took us down besides the one playoff game. Then immediately got erased by them beating us twice and actually making me give up on season 2. So, congrats to the Panthers, I guess. And Jeremy Chin. He has a literal award on this franchise, so I can't act like he's not there. And Chuba Hubbard, because he kind of embarrassed me with 115. I mean, that's 115 total. Not all of them are with Chuba, but I'm telling you, a lot of them are. Now, another team I can't really give us a complete win against because we didn't go against them besides once because we barely go against AFC North teams. Speaking of it, AFC South teams. The Colts, we beat them once in season 3. That's when Matt Ryan played the game. Actually, did not bad. He actually did pretty good. As you can see, we benched your boy Purnell and Ridley and Pitts, I think. So if you can see there, Rowe had the most catches on the team. And Etienne ran 24 times. But not very honorable for the Colts to lose to a bunch of backups. But, we kind of, I think Matt Ryan still has some chemistry there with a couple of our players. So I think that really helped us draw the win against the Colts. I'll take a 1-0 record. And another team that we only went against once. I'm going to spoil some of this for you. But our entire record for the AFC South is 4-0. We went against the entire AFC South once, and that was in season 3. Or we went against their entire division. But speaking of AFC South, we beat the Jaguars once in season 3. I keep saying. I keep trying to say 1. Wait, no, we did not. Wait, I actually got this wrong, guys. Oh, no, I didn't get this wrong because we would be 2-0 against the Jaguars, but we simmed week 18 of season 3, and when we simmed, we beat them 35-20. The picture I'm showing you in this is our season 1 win against the Jaguars. Well, my brain was trying to tell me season 1 because we went against the Jaguars in season 1. But we would be 2-0. Probably, I would probably kick the Jaguars. But in season 3, because I was a Super Bowl winning team. But I'm fine with it. If I was really focusing on a record against specific teams, I will fight the Jaguars just for that chance. I don't really care, man. 1-0 is fine. After maybe 6-7 seasons, maybe we'll have at least 2 games against every team, which would be nice. I would like that. But you just see that we played more than once. The Washington football team. Look at that picture, bro. It's literally they wanted everything except for takeaways and scoring that game. They beat us in yards by almost 60. They beat us in passing yards by almost 6. What? No, almost 80 actually, around 70 something, 74. And then they beat us in rushing yards by almost 60 as well. No, by almost 7. No, he beat us by a little bit more than 60. rushing yards. We somehow, I don't know how we won that game. I guess 4 takeaways, but we must have scored off of. We should have been a one-score game in that game. But specifically, football team gave us trouble in season 1, and then season 3 we beat them, and then season 4 we beat them. I'm pretty sure. I'm checking. So, see, we beat them in season 2? No. I know we lost them in season 1. Did we go against them in season 5? That's probably what happened. No, it was season 4, my bad. But, yeah, season 4, we beat them. Season 3, we beat them. Season 1, we lost them. So, recently, we're 2-0 against football team. They still have to say that. They can't take that bus in season 1. Because we lost 25-37. Most of my losses are actually by one score. As you can see in season 5. It's not like every loss is by one score. Pretty sure I got my butt hit by the Steelers in season 2 as well. So, focusing, we're on the full team. We're on the few teams that means by more than one score. So that's the award in itself, I guess. But still, we have to win our games. So it doesn't matter. Oh, this is the other team we beat in the AFC South, the Texans. Yeah, we don't go against these teams very much. We played against 5 of them, and I only played 4 of those games. So actually, I guess 4 out of 5 didn't say that much into you guys. At 5 total games against one division in 5 seasons is probably not that much. But I mean, this game focuses so much on making us going against the NFC East and divisions like that we don't really have a chance to go against the Texans. It's actually really forgettable. Like, I feel like this game is really forgettable besides the title, Purnell or Ridley, which people watching be like, what? Purnell better than Ridley? No way. But that season, Purnell, actually every season since Purnell got drafted, he was better than Ridley, so it's kind of true. My bad, but back then I was kind of believing, like I was still just starting to believe that Purnell was better than Ridley. Now I know that he is, not all the time, because Ridley is way better than Purnell during this franchise because he has a lot more yards total than Purnell. But right now, like in these 3 seasons that they've been playing together, Purnell is greatly outplayed Ridley, and also the Texans are so boring that I've been talking about Ridley and Purnell more than them, but like whatever. Next up, Cardinals. So in season 2, I lost to them. Season, I think it's 3 that I beat them. I'm checking, guys. Because I know we beat them in season 5. I'm looking for the other time that we beat them. I have no idea where it is. I can't find. Well, no, it was week 2 in season 3. I remember. They blew a 21-10 lead, which teams don't usually blow 2 big leads against us. I guess one of the few teams that blew actually there's a couple times we came back. We came back against the Bucks once or twice. Even though the Bucks came against us this year, we're not going to talk about that. The Broncos and Cardinals also blew lead, but recently we've kind of been kicking the Cardinals' butts. But I mean, they did get that one win against us. Not many teams even have at all. Besides our division rivals, barely any teams even beaten us once. So yeah, that's not really an award though, because we have a lot of losses. We have 25. 25 and 5 seasons isn't bad. I'm saying like we have a lot of losses overall, so there should be more evenly spread, and we're really not. And all I have to say for the Bills, we haven't gone against them yet, but stay tuned because we're about to next episode, which will hopefully come out today. If not, I might make 2 tomorrow. I have no idea. I might make 2 today. I'm not 100% sure. Also, we can see we do have a game against the Patriots. You can see that right now. Bills, Dolphins, Panthers, Patriots. That's not an easy set besides the Dolphins. But I can't really go against the Bills for the first time. Dolphins for the second. Panthers try to make that rivalry 500. And Patriots, because I don't like the Patriots. I would love to beat them. Browns, 0-0. I think I already said we haven't gone against the AFC North or AFC South much. What's the AFC West? Like, us, yeah, we haven't won against them too much. We have won against, actually, never mind. We're 2-1 against the Cardinals and 49ers, 1-0 against the Rams, and 1-2 against the Seahawks. So we have won against the AFC West a lot. Bengals, 1-0. We beat them once in season 4 by a total of 48 points. 48. We obliterated them. Somehow they had more passing yards than us by 3. We had way more rushing yards than them by literally 122. 3 more yards per play and 5 more takeaways of 6. So, yeah, we crushed the Bengals. But another team that we haven't won against months. I don't like calling 1-0 a whole series with because we only went against them once. But you beat them that bad, I'm not allowed to call that an absolute win against the Bengals. Because I consider that an absolute win. Respect the Avengers as a GOAT series, but this is the final team, the Chargers. We went against them once in season 3. I don't know why I said that so confidently. It was season 4, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't, it was another cool game-winning kick. I know this is very blurry, but we won that game 37-34. Yeah, the Chargers, we are 1-0 against another team that I can't recall an absolute win. We won by 3 points. And, well, we only against them once, so we really don't have a true win against them. We have a true win against them on the record, but, we can't say we're destroying the Chargers in the series because we won against them once. But still, it's a win, which is all that matters. And we won through that year. But without further ado, our next video will be my top 10 games of the Atlanta Falcons franchise. And there's no real criteria. It's going to be best game-winning wins or our most complete games and our biggest blowouts. It'll kind of be a combination of how much I rank them. Hope you guys enjoy that. It'll be a little bit shorter to making these other ones because there's only going to be 10 rankings instead of 31 for the video we literally just were talking about, and the high views, which they have both of them have over 40 touchdowns on their careers. But this video hit the 32-minute mark, so I think that's a good time to end it. This actually the gamer Chanel. So I forgot to put adios in the Google slide, but I can say it out loud. Adios.